like both of them. They were both really pretty.
I just wish I got a Proxy instead.
Yeah, sometimes I wish that too.
Yeah, because they sell attachments where you can put them right on a bong. Exactly. Like if you want to make it a bubbler, you can. It's just you have the option to have a normal pipe.
Yeah.
And I like the little Gandalf.
Yeah, you feel like a wizard.
Yeah.
Like a
you want to speak in old Elvish. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Well, Cass, what you been smoking?
That's a good question. Everything. Yeah, pretty much. I've really been loving the Bass River, honestly. You guys know that. I'm big on the Mac's good. I've been loving the Mac, but I've been smoking it a lot lately, so it's a little played out for me right now. But the Plasma's good. And I've been smoking, I got them blue pineapple, that 10-pack.
That 10-pack. Have you tried any of the Yeti pre-rolls?
No, I haven't.
So they're cheaper, like price-wise, but they're actually pretty good. Especially for a sativa, that blue pineapple was banging.
Yeah.
The Super Boof.
The blue pineapple
was okay.
Who knows if their other stuff's going to be good, though.
Yeah. Well, I did get not Super Boof, Forbidden Boof.
Okay.
And that was good.
That was the first
have, like,
one.
Quite the orange, like, aftertaste, but in not, like, an orange push-pop way. In, like, a tang. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. Like, weed mixed with orange. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. I like the blue pineapple. It was like very like candy forward. It was super sweet. It was like
kind of
3.5 terps on it.
Almost.
Coconutty?
Like if you ever had one of them like coconut blue drinks. You know what I'm talking about?
What's that called?
Yes.
Blue,
I do know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Malibu and blue carousel.
Yeah, Malibu. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nah. But I'm trying to think I tried
Blue and cream. I tried that one.
I didn't try that.
That one's pretty good.
I've only had the pie-eyed. Oh no, I had the Wave Runners pre-roll too. That was good.
You had that, yeah.
I had the
Kush one.
I had the Kush.
Kush was good.
The Wave Runner kind of had like a little bit of a cough syrup taste.
I thought it was
in the
very
beginning.
peachy.
I don't know. Maybe it was. I only smoked
drinks.
one out of the two, so maybe the other one's going to be a little different. But it was like cherry cough syrup. Like I don't know how to explain. Not in like the worst way, but just not like kind of off-putting.
It was
at
just
first.
flavor heavy, yeah.
But got some fig bar from Locals Only. That's just
what a consistency.
Sugar. Okay. Yeah, so that was banging. Yeah, that Puffco deal. It's gonna be awesome for people.
No, I agree.
We need to hop on it before we don't have it
anymore.
Right?
That's my next big purchase is the Puffco. Yeah.
Definitely worth it.
Definitely worth it.
I think I want to get the Proxy one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. No, I wouldn't do the Peak for no reason other than the fact that it's hard to travel with.
Yeah.
And the water's annoying.
It's
I already switched to a dry.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah, they told me that I was on the last Bud Tenders, and they told me the same thing because I was going to get that one.
Yeah.
It's very...
Think a little harder to clean. And I know it sounds silly, but the fact that it sits like just sideways enough is not good for someone clumsy.
Oh,
because literally it takes like one little tap and it just falls over, and then water's coming out of it, and its battery can get wet.
Yeah.
So, and you have to hold it at the perfect angle, otherwise like you can get water all up in that. And people, you smoke with other people, they don't know how to use it.
They don't know to keep it down. Yeah, because there's
They'll
little
just be moving it all over,
tipping it up. I'm like,
stop.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who don't even know you can clean the coil.
Like, I know a lot of people
don't take it out. Yeah,
take it out, submerge.
Not gonna lie, I have not done the greatest maintenance with mine, but.
Oh no,
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I use that every day, all day.
I haven't been smoking mine lately, to be honest. I've been trying to lay off the dabs a little bit.
It's the only thing that hits, guys.
Well, yeah, but that's why you have to lay off it sometimes.
Yeah.
But
no, that's when I lay off the flour. Lay off the flour. I don't need the flour as much as I need the dab.
Yeah, but what do you have Puffco?
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you have?
Peak.
Oh, what color?
I got the orange one.
Oh,
I forgot about
which
that.
orange? The one we have, or the one with the sunset?
Yeah, the one
like the burnt
we have.
orange.
Yeah. I know you want the one. I know.
Oh, the
we've had
sunset
this.
one. Yeah.
That came out 2 weeks after I bought a lavender one.
so bad.
Okay,
I won't even
lavender's pretty.
I'm
I
not
know,
a purple
but-
person. I just bought lavender because the only other option was black, and I was at some smoke shop, and they charged me like $450 or some crazy ass price. Then I started working here, and it was like 2 weeks later, like, oh, you can get the dab, you can get the knife. I was like, are you kidding me?
Bro.
And then Puffco posted the desert picture, and I'm like, bro, you gotta be kidding me. Next week, where were they? Right in our case.
Yeah.
I was like, I almost had a meltdown.
That's why I did
Yeah.
it too. I was like, I love.
Yeah, I mean,
that
we
color.
originally only had the white and the black,
Gorgeous.
and I panic bought one.
And I
Because I
don't-
didn't think
I
we were
don't like,
getting
like, the
more.
girly
I got
Did you
a
get
white
white or
one.
black?
White.
Yeah.
Which it's cool, but one, like, I feel like it's gonna get dirty over time, especially if you get like sticky, like dab fingers. If you're not careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the orange is just so pretty.
Yeah.
The orange is bright. I will say that. Low key, wish I got the green, but
I like
it is
both
what
of
it is.
them. They were both really pretty.
I just wish I got a Proxy instead.
Yeah, sometimes I wish that too.
Yeah, because they sell attachments where you can put them right on a bong. Like if
Exactly.
you want to make it a bubbler, you can. It's just you have the option to have a normal pipe.
Yeah.
And I like the little Gandalf.
Yeah,
makes
you feel like a wizard.
Yeah,
Like
makes you want to speak in old Elvish. Can you imagine? Bro. Ugh.
Stop.
Yeah.
What
no.
else did we try? What else did we try?
Those offshore vapes.
Offshore
We've been
vapes.
liking
I like
as
the
like
offshore.
Love the.
Something.
Who's,
Oh, God.
who's
Feedback
doing
him?
that?
Maybe it was me. I don't know. I just moved back.
Hello. I don't know.
I am gonna stay still.
Is it my-
Oh
might be me.
What's it me?
Is it that?
It's a go.
It might be me messing with my shit in my pocket.
I don't know. Stop messing with stuff.
I got mascara.
What else? Oh yeah, offshore. They were yummy. I made some lady buy that 2-grammer papaya one today. She was really excited about it.
Yeah, honestly, didn't even know they came in 2 grams until someone ordered it,
Yeah.
and then I saw the price and I was like, "What?"
It's not bad.
And then
No,
I
not bad
noticed.
at all.
Yeah, no. What was it? 65?
I think
68.
60 something. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's not bad at all, especially if it's on discount.
Yeah, the woman who bought it, she used her first time discount. It was like
Bingo.
down. I was like, good for you, because that's not easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Get a 2-gram for that price? No way.
No.
I really like them. The Pineapple Express was my favorite. I got that one. What else did I have? I had the Fruity Pebbles. That one was okay.
I didn't try that one. I think Brooklyn said she tried that one
She did, I think.
and liked it. I liked my Pineapple Express, but it got
It's getting
taken.
old now. I've had
Jason
too
took
many
it.
of them. What?
Jason took it. He liked it.
That's the worst about like having like a partner that smokes too.
Yeah.
It's like, where did it go?
Jace tried the Skywalker one by them. He liked that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been liking the Skywalker by Rove too.
I love Skywalker by Rove.
I got a watermelon burst right now. I'm not super into that. It's
I
very,
really like
Yeah.
that in the pre-roll version. That's one of my favorite
Agreed.
flavors.
Okay, agreed.
yeah. I think
I've
we
never
have
had
a
the vape
5-pack
though,
of it.
but
Nah, it's not. It doesn't like hit how you want it.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like watermelon puckery.
Yeah.
And I'm just not
I know what you mean.
to that. Yeah. I like watermelon, but I don't like watermelon flavor.
Ooh, I got a new Cheeto today.
Oh, you're turp.
It's insane.
What flavor?
It's terp poison. It's got 22 point something percent terps in
What?
it.
How's that even
Like literally, how is that possible? I don't know.
What color
But
is
you
it?
taste the terps.
Is it one of the rosins or is it
Yeah, I
the
think
regular?
so. It is Rove. Sorry, wrong one.
Ooh,
It is green.
Ooh.
It's pretty.
Pretty,
I think the
but
green
she
ones
hits.
are my favorite color.
She hits.
Yeah, I like the green. I think I had an orange one too.
They have them all colors.
I like that they give back to real cheetahs. I
Aw.
think that's sweet. Cheetah
That's
conservation.
why I like the old
Buy a cheetah,
dog
save a
walkers because they
Right?
give to the dog.
Yeah.
Well, so does Nama.
Yes,
If
they
you
do.
read inside
yeah.
their tins, it says they give back to
Yeah.
local shelters.
The last thing that I got, it had little puppies. all
Yeah,
over
little
it.
paw prints. And it was like, oh my god.
We need to get some puppies in here.
Dude, we could.
I have
Stop.
been talking to someone, but it's a matter of
Yeah,
getting it with an event. Get
Takes
some
time.
puppies adopted.
That,
I will
meet
adopt
and
one.
greets,
I'm looking for a
anything.
Yeah, you have a house. Whole
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, you're
I'm
gonna
not
need a
living there
friend.
yet, but I will definitely need a guard dog.
What kind of guard dog?
Like a weenie dog.
I'm dead.
Snoop Gliz came to the family last week.
Oh
Justin's weenie dog.
Every time there's
He is
an animal
so
here,
cute.
I
literally
miss
miss
The
it
goat's
too.
been here twice. I haven't
Don't
seen
worry.
the freaking goat.
No, Snoop didn't come in. I was just saying he joined the Nug.
Oh, he
family.
did join
well,
the
yeah,
Nug,
yeah.
yes.
Part of
No,
the fam.
no.
Jess is a new auntie. She's welcome
congratulations.
to the auntie club.
Yes, girl.
Our nieces are gonna hang out together.
Yeah.
Play date.
Yes. Yes, Lainey. She is so cute. She's so little. I didn't know how to pick her up at first, so my mom had to help. So
I mean, she
five
only
pounds
fits in
now.
there one hand.
I can pick her up by myself now.
She was 5
Yeah.
pounds.
She's the length of a newborn onesie's arm.
Yeah.
Like, that's how little she is.
Yep.
I
Isn't
went all
that
over to try to
insane?
find these little preemie things.
Isn't that
It's so
insane?
hard.
It's
Yeah.
adorable.
Cass cried when I showed her the
I
picture.
did. I leaked a couple tears.
Yes. There's babies, you know.
I love the babies. I love being an auntie. It's my favorite thing, probably.
Yeah. I have another niece coming in the next couple weeks. So, it's exciting. Girls rule.
Girls rule.
Will said, "Oh,
Can we say-
we're here. We don't need another one of you." I'm like, that's not me. It's my
my
sister-in-law. So
It's funny.
you haven't met her, but
Just watch out.
yeah, right now Jersey's the best. She's funny. She's just fiery like I am. So I'm like, you're not winning here. You're gonna get something from somewhere.
Shoot.
Yeah, but hey, I was the only girl, so someone had to do it.
My sister
All
was just
boys.
mean.
Your sister?
My
was mean?
sister was just mean to me.
Sisters are mean.
Yeah, I had two. Well, I'm the middle child, but my older sister was always mean. And then you're okay when you get older.
Yeah,
and then I had a
yeah.
little sister, and then I was mean, and then now I'm old and I feel bad.
Yep.
Yeah, nah.
I
was the
baby.
mean
That's what
little
sisters
sister.
are for.
Yeah, I was the bitch.
Yeah.
I still am. But
Yeah,
it
it's
happens.
fine. These
First
things happen.
personality.
It happens.
I was the younger brother, so I got away with a lot.
Oh, very nice.
I was the youngest
Yup,
too, so I
same.
definitely
Oh,
got
yeah.
away with a
Oh,
lot.
yeah.
But I did it anyway. Like even if I
Yeah,
wasn't getting
mine
away with it,
didn't
I just
either.
did it anyway.
Yeah,
No, I wasn't
pretty
bad.
much.
I was just like I didn't like being told what I could or
Yeah.
could not do.
Mhm.
Like
Once I got a car in
Fucking
high
bad.
school, as soon as I turned 17, I couldn't keep me in at
Nope,
school.
I was the same
out.
way.
I was
No.
smoking. I was not doing that. I
yeah,
was
no. And my little
enjoying my
Jeep
time.
Liberty.
Yeah, my Jeep Liberty too.
That thing had footprints on the ceiling.
Yep.
That's just put it that way. We used to go out to the DOD and drink, and then
Oh my
the cops
God.
would come, and you'd have to pile in, and people would be like in there in their muddy shoes.
The DOD.
My dad's like, "How'd that get there?" No clue. There has to be a ghost in this bar.
I have no idea.
There's a ghost in this thing. I did buy it off an estate sale, so
You probably got a good deal on that thing.
bro, I got a good deal. Yeah, it had like no miles. I missed that thing. Now I would drive a stupid little car. And I'd like them down here, and all the headlights are blinding me.
Before my
All those LED
CRV,
ones.
yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
it's traumatic.
Sorry,
I was
guys.
in a
like driving off the
Civic
road.
before this, and I felt like I went to sell it, and it would sit for a couple months. And when I would go to move it, to get back in it, I feel like I'm like literally like sitting on the floor, like I'm in a what's it called, like a go kart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not into the small
Sorry,
life.
guys. At least
Small
my
car
light
life.
bar don't
Already
work.
short enough. I need a boost so I can see above the
I feel
steering
like your
wheel.
car's not that short.
No, not now. Like the CRV is nice, but yeah, the Civic was like sitting on the floor literally.
And then the headlights are like into the
Yeah,
ground.
have you ever
like,
been in a Miata before?
Yes.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
don't they have like little lights?
They have like
the-
blinker lights.
Yes. Yeah, no, not into that. Those
No,
are.
terrible.
I feel like I've only ever seen like an old retiree man driving a Miata.
Yeah, or like
ever
a
seen-
18-year-old kid who's like,
Yeah.
oh, I got a Miata.
Yeah. My
Like,
friends,
right?
my friend,
Yeah.
she lives in Indiana. Her and her boyfriends, they both like build Miatas, like drift cars.
Yeah.
And they
That's
just
what
go
they-
to like the Indy racetrack and
Yeah.
do their little drift stuff, which is
Yeah.
cool. But like driving in them, like on the road,
Not
for
fun.
real, like dailying a Miata is insane.
Mm-mm.
You know what else is not fun to drive? Camaro.
Oh.
Terrible cars to drive. Sorry if you have Camaro, but awful cars. Sorry.
Yeah,
My Jeep is no better. You know what? I go over bumps and bottles and everything under the sun.
On the highway,
So my light bar doesn't work, so I'm not the one blinding you. Promise.
Just for show.
Just for show for right now.
Oh my gosh. Don't you have all your little ducks in there though? You have little ducks.
I got a shark duck.
Oh. Do you
It's a
give
shark.
them out or do you just accept them?
I don't give them out. I have to really like
so
your
you're
Jeep.
the duck lover.
To get a duck from me, like, yeah, the whole wave thing is nonsense. Don't wave at me. I don't know you.
I would probably be like, what are they waving at?
No. And
I
it's
would confuse
true.
the
Like,
fuck
you
out
get
of me.
very, like, once you're in another
Like,
car,
why is
you're like,
everybody
wait.
waving?
Literally. People are very confused. The only thing about my Jeep that I love about my Jeep is that I can take the top off. That's it.
And you put Christmas lights on it.
And I put Christmas lights on.
Yeah. I love
That and my skulls.
I do like your little skeleton.
Is he still on there?
Huh?
He's still on there?
Oh, I think they both are. Low key.
Are all their limbs still intact?
Maybe.
That's
My
my
dad,
dad quality.
it was
skeleton.
sitting in snow the other day, and my dad took a picture of it, and he's just chilling in the snow. Like, what are you sending me, sir?
What lost souls are you driving around?
Literally.
They're like, please just get us off this
People
Jeep.
wonder, they go up to me, and they're like, what the fuck? What is wrong with it?
Like, don't get on my bad side. That could be you.
Right?
You want to be attached?
There'll be a third.
Have a foot hanging up.
Bro.
Oh my gosh.
Jason's dad puts one in his passenger seat near Halloween.
Yeah, everybody wanted me to do that, but I was like, that's weird.
I don't know. That would kind of freak me out. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a little weird. And plus, I have tint. You can't really see into my car.
Yeah, no. I drive a fishbowl. It's horrible.
Oh God,
It's fucking horrible.
cry.
The only one who likes it is Rue. And then he just
He's
takes
like,
a
"I can
nap anyway.
see."
He takes a nap anyway. Like, dude, it's the worst. Because, like, you don't always want to be, like, looking at people's right in their soul, right through my car
I
window.
used to have really dark tint in my Civic, and now I don't. And I still, to this day, forget that I have no tint. And I'll be, like, looking at somebody, like they're gonna, like, shoot me.
Like,
I gotta
see me.
stop.
I love my tint.
I don't even want to know what faces, whatever you're making on a highway, dude.
And Chase will just be driving down, and he'll be in the passenger seat, and I'll just be like, like out the window to like the car next to us, and the car's like,
What is happening?
You're like, oh, wait, they can see me.
that. Rolling down the window, screaming out the window when someone's walking.
What could you why are you yelling at pedestrians?
Or the barking dog. Chase barks like he's a dog.
You know what I said to Becky that I wanted to do is I saw a video where you can get the cows on a farm to come through your car by playing jazz. And I'm like, yeah, I just want to see if the
I've
cows
not
really
seen
like
that.
jazz.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Does Becky have cows?
Pretty sure.
No, but she should get some.
No. Who asked her if she wanted a pig the other day? Because that was
Thomas.
hilarious.
And Thomas was like,
The
and
most-
she was like, no, I'm good. I don't want to pick.
She
Yeah.
said, I got 2 men.
Dude.
She does. She got 2 new babies. 2 new baby goats.
Really?
Yeah, Sandy Cheeks birthed them.
I wonder when Nug's coming back for another visit.
I need to see him. I've never
Dude,
met
the
him.
last time she brought him here, he was so cute.
Mr. Nug. He's a little skittish, but
Yeah.
he's adorable.
I feel like the floor in here is not pet friendly. Like, I know that
Yeah, it's,
sounds
like,
weird, but it's
slippery.
like cold and slippery, and all the dogs that have only been here,
I all
Never.
don't really like
they're
it.
like, where am I?
Yeah, why is it like
Then the
this?
second time or third time, they're like, all right, this is true.
Low-key feel like it reminds them of the vet.
The vet.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's not the vet.
Yeah, like, excuse me. I just
No
definitely
shots.
burped into the microphone.
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't
heard
hear
it
it
like
either.
it was like
It's
light
alright.
in my chest, but I definitely heard it like reverb in my
It's a
headphones.
matcha. It's a matcha.
My bad, y'all.
I'm dead.
Oh shoot.
I hope they have matcha next door when they open.
That's what I'm saying.
Chuck,
I need,
will
like,
there be
a-
matcha? Will there be chai?
Please answer the
Will there
serious
be-
question.
These are serious questions. They are serious questions.
I've been getting, so my matcha order is 2 pumps of classic, 1 pump of brown sugar, and they didn't have the strawberry today, but I usually get strawberry cold foam.
Ooh.
I like that.
I just saw Dunkin' has banana cold foam.
So does Starbucks is
know,
doing a
I've tried
banana
that.
bread matcha right now.
Oh, see, I like banana stuff.
I like banana too.
I don't like banana.
I don't like the flavoring.
It's a pen.
milkshake.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, then
Yeah.
again, it does have to be like a real banana, not like that banana like Laffy Taffy.
Like the now later.
But I love
Yeah,
a
no,
banana
not
latte.
into
No,
taffy,
can't do
though.
banana. That's like the banana vapes. You
Yeah, well,
remember
that's
them?
different. I don't eat bananas. I
I like
smoke them.
bananas. Yeah.
Like the nicotine banana vapes.
Oh,
that they
yeah,
were
no,
back
never
in the
did
day.
that.
Ugh,
Yo,
terrible.
you just literally brought back the biggest memory. When I
Terrible.
first started smoking, like, weed and, like, nicotine and stuff, my mom had this, before, like, the vapes were, like, really even a thing, she had, like, this e-cig.
Oh,
And
yes.
it had
Yes.
banana
Yes.
vape juice in it, and it was a red
My
vape
aunt
pen,
had
and I would
them, too.
steal it all the time.
It was a Views. It was like a
Views.
Views
I remember the
something. It was like
Viewses.
something like that.
I don't
but-
remember what mine was, but I remember I had like brought it to school one day and somebody stole it from me. And I
That's
was
what you
pissed.
get.
And then I got in trouble and they didn't get in trouble. So that was cool.
We were cleaning out our like hallway
Anyway.
closet the other day, and we were in like a bin, and we found an old Juul
my
battery.
God.
It was like
Really?
finding like an ancient artifact.
If somebody could
God.
find
It's like
like
we
a
have to keep
mango
it.
Juul pod.
And smoke that.
Why did Juul get shut down?
Because
Because
they
they
were
got
killing
sued.
kids.
Yeah, but like, what's the difference
They
between a
weren't
Juul and
actually,
another?
So
Vape.
they were
Nothing.
So a lot of the vapes that you could buy were like not really like they were like black market. You know
Yeah,
what I
like,
mean?
they don't have, like,
Juul
a
was the
company
only one.
that they
Besides
come
like
from.
Flair was one too, but
Yeah,
like they were
Flair
one of the
is
only
it.
ones that was really
But-
legal.
Soren.
But isn't it crazy
Yeah.
that they never came back? They
Well,
were so.
you can still go to Wawa and
The
buy
guy
Juul.
who created
You
it, he
know
has like
They're-
no drive to do it again.
So they're only
Got his
allowed
money
to
and
sell
said, "Peace.
tobacco.
Put my ass in the
pretty
sand.
much. If you go to Wawa, they have all tobacco flavored Juul pods. That's all
That's
they're
it.
allowed to sell. And
that and menthol.
Oh, because the kids wanted the fruity.
They wanted the fruity
Yeah.
stuff. They
Yeah.
wanted the
So
mint.
where do you get
they
the
wanted
fruity stuff? The smoke shop.
Mango.
they're not
They don't
allowed
have
to
'em.
manufacture them anymore.
But there's
literally
other.
don't
I thought
make
there
'em.
was other brands that make them. How do you
but
smoke?
they
No.
the thing is now too is
Like mint or
the
something.
vapes on the black market are so like plentiful. Like there's so many different like there's Geek Bar, Elf Bar, Cali
All that
Bar.
stuff. And that stuff what
Banana.
actually makes you sick. Like,
The legal brands could not keep up with the demand, especially because do you remember how shitty like of Juul or like a
that's what I
Flair
mean.
pod tasted
That's what I mean.
compared to like
Flair went to disposable flares or whatever.
yeah.
They
But
still
is that
have the
flavor?
pods. It's cool mint flavor.
So it doesn't count as a flavor. Where'd you
I mean,
buy
I
it?
don't know.
an ad.
This is not an ad. Screw you,
It's
Flair.
not even.
Smoking
Just
nicotine
kidding.
is bad, kids.
Yes,
Smoke
don't
weed.
do it.
Pay attention to your dare classes. Do they do that still?
Well then, don't tell people that they won't smoke weed. No, come buy
How
weed.
dare you?
Nah.
Yo, I hated those dare classes.
Yeah,
Makes
that's so
sense.
funny. We were like the last generation of that.
Yeah, they
literally.
stopped doing them.
And it was when I was really little too. Like I didn't have dare in like high school, middle school. It was
No,
like
no.
elementary school.
That was
Do you
called
remember
something else.
jump
by
rope
then.
for heart?
Yes, I love jump rope for heart.
They took that away.
That and
My kids
the-
can't even jump rope now.
the
probably.
mile walk where you get the little feet like things.
Oh, the mile walk.
Oh
I
my
was
God.
walking the mile walk. I thought you meant the mile run.
No,
was
it's
gonna
like
say,
a
I
little.
walked
It's like
the
little
mile
feet
run.
things like that you would get
No.
for doing them. They're like little plastic feet.
I mean, I do kind of remember that.
Yeah, it was like very long time ago.
I think I'm too old.
It was like
for
more
that.
my sister.
Oh, and
Oh.
for Jump for Heart, they had like the thing where
Yeah.
you could get like the prizes and stuff. I forgot about that. What was the stipulation? Like,
And
did you have to do,
everything
like, a
had a
certain
shirt.
amount of like.
I think you just had to stand there and jump.
Like literally, I'm
Like,
pretty sure. It was
and they just
jump,
started
stop.
a music and said,
Why did I
"Go
never
till
get
you
a
can."
prize?
I
Now I
probably
feel lazy.
yeah, but
It's like the hula hoop thing.
I can't remember. Were you out if you stopped jump? Like if you messed up?
Yeah.
Then I was out quick as hell. It took me.
I didn't do that.
I don't know. I remember taking it really seriously. I loved.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I
it
mean,
was
I was
like-
good at it.
I went home like I got a jump rope and like literally like was like practicing at home.
I'd rather sit crisscross applesauce on that floor. I'm sorry.
Practicing at home.
Yeah, trying to do like you do the Cross them over. You do that.
You're crossing over.
I remember. What was the jump rope movie that came out?
Oh,
Jump rope.
with Corbin Blue.
Double Dutch.
Yeah. Ooh.
No, was it?
I don't know, but they were double Dutch.
They were double dutching.
They were double Dutch.
There's a movie about jump roping?
What has this podcast
Jump in.
turned
Is it
into?
jump in? Is it?
What? Figure it out.
Oh, God.
Corbin Blue.
Dude, I haven't heard that name forever. Hannah
It's called
Montana's
Jump In.
Jump In, yeah.
Period.
Dude, Hannah Montana's coming back.
I know. I'm so
March
excited.
24th.
What?
Stop.
Yeah, she got that wig on.
She got the wig on. She got her
surprised.
whole outfit.
I'm surprised she wants to do that.
Dude, I'm shooken.
But I don't think she talks to her dad.
She doesn't.
So
Fuck
like
that man, Billy Ray Cyrus, you are not allowed
Yes.
in this dispo. Sorry.
Yeah, you just put the ban on Billy Ray Cyrus, bro. I think
Get out of here.
he does do questionable things. I don't
He's
know anything.
terrible.
I don't know anything about it.
He like abused like that woman that he remarried.
Then
That
he's
was
not
like
allowed
his
in
daughter's
here.
age, and
He's getting
yeah.
It was daughter's age.
Capital
Yeah,
B
she's literally like
banned.
Miley's age.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, also, any
nuts.
parent who was like putting their kid through the child star
No,
thing
it was nuts.
in that era,
And that's why she
could
like
be probably
sticks with her
questionable.
mom.
Oh,
That's,
100%.
like
so
it's
much
insane.
crazy stuff. Have you ever seen what's it, The Dark Side of the 90s or The
Yes,
Dark Side
yes.
of the 2000s?
Yes, I have.
Crazy shit
It's
was going
insane.
on. Like, it was sad. What's his name? iCarly, the brother, was
Spencer?
like, yeah, he was like known to like
Protect
keep
them?
to kind of like protect them.
Yeah, he
and, like,
was
pull them
because
off
that
the
guy
set.
Dan
Yeah.
Schneider.
You're also banned from the Frosted
Yeah,
Nug.
fuck you,
Don't
Dan.
don't come with Dan Schneider.
Yeah, damn Schneider.
Damn Schneider.
Damn Schneider, you're
God damn it.
banned. Yeah, Dan Schneider's not allowed in here
No, terrible
ever.
man.
Put his name up on the wall.
Is he alive still?
Is he not like arrested or anything?
I don't know.
Probably
I
not.
think so.
Probably not.
I think it's like one of those not
just like-
Epstein things, but like
Something that everybody
they turn
knows
the
about.
blind eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like unbelievable.
Nothing is able
See.
to happen.
He's 60 years old.
Ew.
It happened all like back then. Like, what would happen? Like, you have to wonder. Like, that
Well,
shit was at least a decade old.
he's just a nerd who, for lack of better words, couldn't get fucking real pussy, so then had to be weird to kids. What a loser! Like
On
how,
TV shows.
how much of a loser can you be? Like you can't even
bad.
get someone your own age. Like then
Anyone.
just go
Anyone.
smoke a joint, dude. Like do anything else. Like
The
anything.
message is always going to be just smoke more weed.
Smoke more weed, smoke a joint.
I don't
Nothing's
know.
that
I don't think he
serious,
is
relax.
in jail. He has a wife.
Ew, that's
Ew.
scary.
Ew.
Shit and shame on you.
Yo, you can't tell me she
Your
don't
wife's
have
banned,
that
too.
that Ghislaine look to her.
Oh,
with
she's
long
evil.
hair.
Ain't no way.
Wow, she really does.
Doesn't she?
evil.
How do you? And
You're not
they've
allowed
been
to
married
either.
since 2002. So like, how do you just stay married to
Since
someone?
2002?
That's
What does she do? What's her job title?
Creator of the Hungry Girl brand, including email subscriptions, cookbooks, and low-calorie less recipes. So
Okay, so she's with him for the money.
So
That's what you're
she's
telling.
she's hungry, girl.
she's hungry.
I'm just kidding.
She is
Sorry.
LOL.
She's a little too.
No, she's
hungry.
literally.
Oh God, she's
I don't want any of your recipes,
So loud.
no.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is.
either.
dude. I don't know what's going on with this world, but I can't with all the. I can't even go on TikTok.
That's
It's
why I
so
don't have any
depressing.
social media. I literally don't.
It's like for
don't know, I think
someone
some
that's like
things are kinda funny,
empathetic. Well, no, not you know. I know that you don't think like the bad stuff's funny, so just don't
Depends.
even. Well, don't. No, we're not even. Not even going down
Nope,
that.
nope. Let's not.
No, that shit is messed up. It's scary.
People need to chill out
And,
and really do need to smoke a joint. And
I do
just
love a good
relax.
conspiracy.
What's
I
your
think it's gone
conspiracy?
too far, though. I think people are so obsessed with, like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like we know that the world around us is so screwed up, and I feel like people are constantly, like, grasping at straws,
Yeah.
trying to find, like,
I agree with
pinpoint it
that.
everywhere. And I feel like it makes you so, like, miserable and exhausted to do that. So I don't have social media. I'm still, like, pretty aware of what's going on around me. It's not that I try to be uneducated and pretend that things aren't going on, because I know that that's not the best option either. But it's just hard when like you're constantly, you know, being fed negativity all the time.
Well,
there's no room for you to feel happy.
And it's at such like a morally and ethically wrong level that it's like, this is actually kind of hard to read through if it's actually true. Because I mean, they're court documents. Really that
anybody can do about to change anything. So you are just stuck left feeling.
I've been on the big rabbit hole of seeing like the little, little not puzzle pieces, but little hints throughout media.
Right.
Dude, it's just crazy to see how many like artists put that right in their music video, right in their movie, right in this, and it's just like, holy shit, that's actually like kind of crazy now that you look back at it. But the one was like the Justin. Remember, I think we were talking about this, the Justin Bieber "Yummy" music video, where he's. Did we talk about this? Mm-hmm. So the music video is kind of like a bunch of like quote unquote rich people sitting around a table eating, like gorging themselves, kind of like throughout this music video, and at the end they like fight over a cake, and the cake is on a plate with a picture of Justin Bieber as a baby, and it says "Yummy" across it. So it's like, what are the subliminal messaging? And isn't it sad to even have to do that potentially? Right. You know,
you can see in his face.
Like, if you like actually think back to it, like that was him his entire life. Like since he was born, they ooh gaga all over that kid.
He was like 12 or
he
something.
Was 8, and he like adult women were making sexual advances at him and comments on interviews and crazy
the crazy
stuff
thing
like
is
that.
how normalized it was too, that people were, if it was the tables were turned,
like it would be so unbelievable that someone said something like that. But no.
Yeah. It's weird.
I agree.
People don't think before they speak or post or anything.
That's the thing too. People are so quick to just hop on like a bandwagon and be like, "Oh,
do your research,"
which I can be too. So I'm so easily swayed.
That's
I'm just not.
You gotta
persuade me. I'm not just gonna believe it.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, what did you say? Say it again. Like, let's think about this. And I'm like,
and then she's like, and I'm like, wait. Pause.
Like, please let me think about it.
Any charismatic person can make something seem like a fact just by the way that they present it to you.
Yeah,
it's very easy for someone to.
Yeah, but the whole charismatic thing, still, I can see right through it and go away.
Charisma and money can go a long way.
Definitely,
money can go a very long way.
That's what Hungry Girl's talking about.
Yo.
Dude.
Well, Hungry Girls are getting her fill.
Right. But anyway. Enough about Hungry Girl. What about smoking weed?
Yeah.
Did you guys get to do the Green Lightning event?
Oh yes. She ran that thing.
I was working, so I got to pop in over there on a little break.
The samples were fun. Some of them that I learned that the Zenko is a lot on your lungs if you take like a really big hit, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's obvious, but it's like, I'm a bong smoker, so like I'm thinking like,
I feel like it's almost harsher smoking it because you have to like work harder to get the vapor.
And I think that we got the wrong one. We need to get a different topper because it was supposed to just be able to put the straw in, and it had just that weird hole on the side.
Yeah.
That's like not what we wanted.
Okay.
It's like two separate. It's like
your choke on the side.
Yes, but then you can't use the straw, and we were trying to like not have people's faces. Yeah, but you can also put liquid on the top. It's weird, but we need
options.
They sell.
That's what I mean.
They sell pretty
glasses
and stuff. Yeah, just smoke some weed.
Smoke some weed.
All right, roll joints.
Also, the customers that all went to that Green Lightning event, they were all amazing. They were all in good mood.
Had a really
everybody was happy. There was no problems throughout the night.
The vibes were really chill over there.
Yeah, it seemed like so much more than like people. Than what was actually back there. I feel like as you see people come in all at once, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It's like when all the like sardines get off the bus. Krabby Patty, because we had the shuttle, and me and Brie, keep in mind, I just tried the Zenko thing, so my mouth's sticking together. I don't have the right whatever to be putting these wristbands on people. I should have just been handing them out. I don't know what I was thinking. But I'm like, sure.
I can't believe you were doing that.
When I tell you I was fighting for my life putting these wristbands on people.
Give me 30 seconds.
And not because I was like, hi. It was just hard to do. I was like sticking it to their arm hair, sticking it to my finger.
I mean, every time I've ever gone to like an amusement park or something where they slap a wristband on, especially I got a really skinny wrist too. So they're just like,
same.
Yeah, but at least they have practice. Imagine them on their first day.
Oh
They
God.
have practice.
You miss and it's like it's not even sticking together.
You came, right? Yeah.
Mine was on there good.
Okay.
It was fine.
Bree probably did it. Yeah, no.
You put it on there.
Hell yeah. No, you should have. I said sorry so many times that night. It was bad.
Sorry about your hair.
Sorry you're getting waxed this evening.
The free service.
Yeah.
Complimentary.
Bald arms.
I was just sad I didn't get to try the gravity bong. When I went over there, I guess they were missing a piece or something to it.
And they took my piece home with them.
Your gravity bomb?
No, so you know how the hose? They were missing the. Were they missing the mouthpiece?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I had mine in my car because we didn't know if they were bringing one. So I ran out to my car and I gave them just the mouthpiece. They left with it. Just went over. I need to text Miles and be like, but it's also just a mouthpiece, so it's like I can just order one. It's like probably $5. But you know, now I have a grab bomb that doesn't work.
Yeah, right.
I got it. You know what I mean? Like so. But no, I have one, so you can set it up.
Was it the same one
The student
that you have? I thought that was yours. That was there.
No, mine was in my car.
Oh, that was there.
There was supposed to be like more stuff going on, but it's just the people started showing up early.
There was
and
enough going on, honestly.
Yeah. Well, not like I was gonna have the switches set up so people could play games and stuff like that. And the student, like, I didn't really get to help them.
I feel like everybody
they had it
was
all
so,
on
like,
upside down.
Yeah.
Like they had the mouthpiece part on where the bowl was supposed to go. Like there was a lot happening.
Oh my God.
So I had to
They're doing their best.
Once as literally as soon as I switched it, they were like, "Oh, okay, now it works." But yeah, bye to my student. It's we call it the tourist trap.
We all think you did great.
Thanks. Yeah, it was fun. Jersey Smooth should be coming up with the 15th.
They're them, Wild, and
Journeyman?
somebody else. Yeah, Journeyman, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's some
Could
good
be a good
brands to
one.
try stuff because Jersey Smooth has pretty good vapes, and people have said good things about their infused pre-rolls. I still have not tried one.
We just got the chicken and waffles.
Yeah, if anything, you should probably try that one.
Waffles.
Yeah.
They're
sounds
living
good.
soil. And yeah. I think
It's good. Premium
it's not
keef
bad.
or something.
Yeah, I think they are
Yeah.
keef infused.
Yeah, I need to try one. But I wonder, like, are they going to be doing, like, pre-rolls? Or are they setting up glass? Like, I wonder what that's going to be like.
I hope they bring their. Have you seen their giant Jersey Smooth vape that they do? It's like a freaking 3D
literally
printed.
like-
It's like this tall. It's huge. And
They
put a
pretend
real
that they,
one in
like,
it. Well, they
hit
they
it.
put a real one in there so you can hit it.
Yeah,
I hit it
that's
at
funny.
Nican.
Of course you did.
That's nuts,
Are you going?
guys.
What's this weekend? Turp Masters?
Yeah, Saturday. I'm
Saturday.
excited.
Yeah, I don't know about.
Yeah, let us know how it goes.
Yeah, we're gonna go to AC, or we're gonna be in AC, but we're gonna go to the casino afterwards.
It'll be nice.
I just hung a flyer up there for a casino thing for the day, the March 14th.
Yeah, for the
So boss will take you.
Hedricktown, whatever.
Hedricktown Day. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that.
So the boss will pick you up in Hedricktown, take you to Delaware Park. You'll get $50 in casino credit. They'll bring you back at the end of the day. Yeah, so you're getting your money back. You're actually getting unless you lose all your money.
I mean,
but that would be me.
The fun of the casino.
Losing? No, that's why I can't go because I get like
That's why.
anxiety.
Well, I set myself up so like I'll only bring a certain amount of money, and if I lose it, then I'm not like sad about it because I expected to walk out with.
I just
more
don't
than that,
understand the
or-
whole like gambling habit. You work for your money, and then you're just gonna go gamble
Oh,
it
yeah,
and
definitely.
be able to lose.
They're not
I'm not a
trying- they're-
gambler
I
either.
just
They're not
don't get it.
gambling.
Like,
Keep in mind, they're not
go ahead,
gambling
do
to
you.
lose. They're gambling
Gambling
because
to
they're
win,
like
yeah.
but
they're connected to
the
winning.
chance of you winning is like what?
So, like,
one
the
in.
house will
here's the way that I
yeah,
do it. I
it's
only do
bullshit.
it once in a blue moon, and to me, I view it as like an adult, like, arcade almost. So
Yeah, that's how I see
in my
it.
head, I'm like spending the money to have fun for a little bit, and not necessarily banking on the fact that I'm gonna make money. Like, it's kind of just like an extra if I do. So that's why, like, I just don't bring a lot of money. I won't bring a card with me if you get drunk or whatever, and then you're tempted to swipe your card and take more money out.
Yeah, no.
Don't even give yourself the option.
No.
Yeah.
The one time I went to a casino, we played something, and we went into the poker room because I had played poker before, and we sat down at like the first table we saw, and they immediately all stopped and looked over at us and said, this table might be a little elite for you. This is the professional
Elite.
table. First off, there was no sign, so how the hell am I supposed to know? But I was just like, okay. So we just had to like get up and leave.
So
Like,
awkward.
yeah, yeah.
People are
That was the
rude.
only time I
Yeah,
ever
if you
poker.
sit down at somebody's
At the casino?
table when they're like, they'll give you a nasty look.
Well, I
They
didn't-
definitely will.
Yeah, they will.
They
Also,
told us,
like-
the person in the door was saying, just said, go sit at a table. You're good.
Blackjack
First few times
too.
I've played
sometimes.
blackjack, that's what I
nasty
play.
ass
Well, they were more so like saving us from them.
Yeah.
Just
They
Well, that's
they
the
make
thing, if you
it
mess
and
up
they're like,
somebody's
oh,
table,
someone
like-
else is coming to sit down now.
What if I went in and won? And they were like had
Then
money?
they'd be
Well,
like,
then they'd be
this
mad.
motherfucker just won next to me.
Yeah, that's what I
God
do.
damn
I'm a
it.
shark, bro. That's what I used to do with PTs.
Oh God, no. Oh no, no.
There used to be like, it was like,
Keep your
mostly
money, and if you're gonna
older
spend it, spend it
people.
on marijuana.
That's a good point. My favorite thing to do is to roll a joint, and you go to the smoking section where the slots are, and you
Period.
smoke a joint on the floor.
Yep.
Who's gonna say something to me? It's AC, bro. Who's
True.
gonna say anything to
They
me?
do.
Not a
worse.
damn person.
And if they do, I'll just politely put it out and say, I'm sorry. I would rather ask
I'd
for
get tackled
forgiveness
or
than
something.
permission.
They ain't gonna do shit. They don't give fucking AC.
No.
They don't
People
care
are
anymore.
literally like
Nowadays,
falling over, not even gambling.
I had a
as
friend
long as you're
wheeled
not
out of
causing a scene, it don't matter.
I had a friend wheeled out of my 21st birthday in
Yeah,
a wheelchair.
yeah.
So yeah, people way worse than a joint going on.
Exactly.
It was funny because we didn't know where he was, and then we were all talking and we were like getting drinks and doing shots and this and that. And we just look over and he's holding a bucket and he's just being wheeled
Not
away.
the bucket.
It's hilarious. One of my friends like ran to get him, but they were just trying to take him back to his room. But it was
Wait,
just-
where are you taking it?
well, we were just like, where is he? And then that's
Where are
how
you
we see
taking
him.
him?
He's just. It was hilarious. Yeah, no, my 21st in AC feels like it was a lifetime ago.
My 21st, we went out to the bar, and it was technically the night of my 21st, so I was turning 21 at midnight, and I had my fake ID, so I went in, obviously, like, got served and everything, and then, obviously, midnight rolls around, and I'm like, woo, it's my birthday! She's like, what?
22nd to you.
Like,
Yeah,
what are you
no.
gonna? You've been serving me for hours. What are you gonna do? Not serve me anymore? I'm already too drunk by then anyway, so you probably shouldn't be serving
Don't serve me. I'm good.
No,
No.
I have not got like blacked out that many times. I'm not a very big drinker, but the night of my 21st was rough. Lemon drops. That's all I'm gonna say. And I don't do liquor, especially sugary. They were like pre-made lemon
Oh,
drops
ew.
that the bartenders like
Ew.
made and kept in the fridge.
No.
So they were like extra sweet. It was
No.
like lemonade with liquor. Like
Nah, my version of a lemon drop is
I would
just
throw up.
chilled
I
vodka and then like a sugared lemon. And you
yeah.
chase it with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
lemon. Like nothing in the vodka. Like I don't want sweet sour mix.
I
don't want
hate
none
like
of that
when I
shit.
get like
No, I agree.
like a dirty
Ew.
Shirley or something, and then they use like cherry vodka. Don't do that. Just use grenadine.
I would
Tell
throw
them.
up off that.
Yeah, but I
Cherry
just don't
vodka.
expect it. You know what I
Well, the
mean?
thing is, most bartenders I feel like aren't ever actually like
Bartender.
trained.
Yeah,
They just
that's
kind of like
Know how to
start as
use a
servers and
bottle
somehow
opener.
like end behind the bar one day. Yeah,
Literally.
that's how
And it's
every
always
bartender
that
I've ever known.
3 olives. Ugh.
Ew.
That stuff's nasty.
Ugh.
If you smoke 3 after smoke,
I was calm
don't
when
smoke
I
3
turned
olives.
21.
Please, for the love of God, don't
That would
smoke
be
3
so
olives.
bad for you. Don't drink it either, but definitely don't smoke.
No.
No.
No, my favorite thing is I'm not gonna lie, I like the like I like the Giddy-ups before drinking. If you are, like, have stuff to do. Like
or the gummy?
Gummy.
No.
Okay.
Gummy.
I don't drink.
No. Well, like, if hanging out with friends or whatever.
still don't
It does
drink.
get... You don't have to drink. I'm saying the Giddy-up gummies.
I don't
Do you know what I'm excited about?
Either.
Well, no, I'm just saying for the little boost.
Guess what we're getting from, Grown?
Whatever.
Yeah, right? Close enough. Where the pearls that they're coming out with soon are going to be, it's like some kind of lime flavor. CBC and THCV
Ooh.
in one gummy.
How sad were we that day when we thought we were getting those mango lemonade, CBC, THCV, whatever, and then we got to the checkout and we're like, CBG?
Oh, the
Take it back.
powders.
Yeah, we wanted the CBC is good. Like, I like that boost.
Yeah.
To all manufacturers, stop putting CBD in everything.
Put CBC.
Honestly,
Yeah,
It's
what's
great.
up with that?
I like CBD. It's cool.
No, it's
But-
not great. It's not cool. It's not funny. It's not fresh. All right? We don't want it.
Some people.
Well, yeah, if you're going out and trying
We
to
don't want it.
get
It's
CBD.
just annoying when you find like the perfect ratio for something, and this like it's only there's never an option without CBD. I feel like
Yup.
Yeah.
ever. Like I love CBG
If
and
so,
THC
it's like-
together as they are, and I feel like it's so hard to find just that without CBD. So yeah, stop making everything with CBD. It would be great. Thanks. I can buy CBD online.
Literally.
Honestly.
Not for long. I'm just kidding.
No, low-key though. I forgot about that.
Yeah, me too. I'm curious to see what it's going to be like them leaving the liquor stores and stuff.
Thank God.
I think it's going to be similar to the way, I don't know, the liquor stores are a little bit more regulated than the smoke shops are. But you got to think that all those vapes and everything that you can buy, the Cali bar, the Elf bar, they're illegal. That's
They're just
all
still-
like if you were to like put in an anonymous tip for somewhere, they can get raided and get they have to throw all the shit out. I mean, I worked at Domino's and made a smoke shop right next to it, and I don't know if it's because they got caught selling to underage kids or just because they had them. But yeah, they got raided and they had to throw everything out. And literally not even a week later, went back in and everything's back up on the shelf. Because it's just swept right under the rug. And I wonder if it's going to be the same for the liquor stores. Like, I wonder if they're going to be able to get away with...
Yeah, but do you, like, most, like, you have to think, most liquor stores, like, unless it's, like, a small one, you got Wine Warehouse, you got all these other big ones that they'll follow the rules most likely. But it's the smaller little corner stores and stuff
And
that aren't.
I don't blame them because they have all that stock that
Exactly.
Let me not have the cops knock on my door.
Well, no, just it's true though. Like it's
I think it's
just
some
how it
bullshit,
is gonna be.
honestly.
I tried from Total Wine, the Wild had seltzers. I mean, they're probably whatever, but I liked it. It was CBC. We gave one to Jason's sister and his mom, and they seemed like they liked it too.
It just blows my mind in general though that they have these like hemp drinks that are being sold at a liquor store with like they got like
Mind boggles
99
me.
proof like liquor on the shelf that you can buy. But then you have these hemp drinks that for most people like you get a nice little buzz off of them, and they're like, nope, get them off the shelves, can't have it. Like
I went to
It's insane.
the Landis
tell you
Theater. I went to the Landis Theater. Them motherfuckers had 50 milligram tall boys of infused drink. I'm like, if someone didn't know, like that could be like a lot for them.
oh yeah,
Like,
definitely.
if my mom was like, "Oh, strawberry lemonade," I'll have one, and didn't like think
Because
about
it's
it.
one
Like
drink,
she would have
yeah.
had to been airlifted out of the
Yeah.
theater.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
the one
like,
thing that does
that's
suck
a
about
lot
it,
of
is the lack
THC.
of like education that is definitely makes it more dangerous for some people. But that's the thing that sucks is like if they would stop acting like weed is like the devil and would just educate people on it, we wouldn't have these issues. You know what I mean?
The weed is not the devil.
It's not devil's lettuce. It's just weed.
Just lettuce.
It's just lettuce.
I could show you the devil.
Eat your greens.
That just made my eye tear up.
I'm not going to, but I could. I could.
Scared.
I could. But devil isn't bad. Or weed isn't bad. I said devil isn't bad. Weed isn't bad. But
No.
it depends. If you go up to like a grandparent, they'll look at you and be like, "Oh my God, how dare you? I can't believe you're actually doing that. This, that, the third. But then you go up to your parents and like, can I get an A?
Yeah, right. It's funny though for me because my parents, like, they smoked, but I mean, obviously you're not happy when your teenager starts smoking, but they're like, rah, 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 you can't smoke. I'm like, you smell like weed right now. Like, what do you mean I can't smoke?
Right.
Don't contradict yourself.
I don't think I was ever caught with weed growing up.
I was arrested.
I was arrested.
For literally less than half a gram, mind you. Which should have been thrown out, but like they tried to like use me to like prove a point, so I had to go to family court and I had to pass a drug test. So they would drop the charges, that they couldn't even charge me with anything because it was literally like this much weed. What are you gonna charge me with? You can't even test.
You should have just put it in your mouth and swallowed it.
The funny thing is I was in the. It's a whole very long story of how I got arrested, but basically like I was smoking a bowl when they pulled up. And we knew they were coming, so I don't know why I was doing that. So I like panicked and just put the packed bowl like in my waistband of my sweatpants. Funny enough, it literally might be the same sweatpants I'm wearing today, which is insane to me.
On the anniversary.
Actually, no, they were Adidas pants, so they had like that cuff at the bottom. And I was in the cop car, and I remember when they put me in, they didn't handcuff me, which was nice. They handcuffed my boyfriend at the time, though. He deserved it, though. Anyway, the bowl had slipped from my waistband all the way down my leg and like was sitting in like the cuff of my pants. So I like shook it out and like kicked it under the seat. But it doesn't matter anyway because they searched the car. When you get to the police station, they search the car anyway because they know that people like get rid of stuff. They never charged me with it though. Yeah. At the time though, I was like 16.
Yeah.
16, 17.
I was 14 and I was taken out of my high school in handcuffs because I was a drug dealer.
You was selling the weed?
Sorry. Not sorry. I made a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
My discipline principal, I knew him by first name basis. Hello, David Papa. How are you doing?
You're weed. What if he came in?
I'd be like, oh, fuck.
I heard you.
God, no, I saw you again.
Oh, you're back again.
Yo, he almost didn't even. He wouldn't be surprised
But
when he
how
saw
did you
my
get
face.
caught? Like, what did they do? Like, what happened?
I handed a kid, I think it was an Adderall, in the school hallway. And some teacher was like, "Oh, she handed him da 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 da," and he took it. Well, he didn't even take it. Screw you. He didn't even take it. He put it in his pocket. Walks away.
She's still defending herself.
Oh yeah, fuck you, teacher. I hated that teacher.
Reliving the moment.
You should have sold her one.
Took me straight down.
She was mad.
I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
She's like, "Hey, that was mine."
The kid comes out. He was like, "She gave me anything." She was just dabbing me up, and I was like, "I was just dabbing him up." Like, yeah.
They took you in anyway.
This at the third, start going through my bag. I had like carts, apes, Adderalls. Yeah, I had a lot of stuff. I had nicotine. I was selling it all.
You were running a whole bodega, bro.
Poppy store.
Right in handcuffs in the middle of lunch too. So while everyone's going to
Why'd
lunch,
they do that to you?
it was great. Oh yeah, tell me about it.
I don't think obviously you Loki should have got arrested. No offense, but like they didn't have to do you like that. Put you in cuffs in front of everyone.
Walking out of my school building like this at 14, mind you, 14.
What your parents do?
My mama was livid. She didn't even tell my dad. That's how mad, like, that's how bad things could have gone.
Your dad knows.
Now he knows.
Okay.
Now he knows,
Like,
yes.
okay.
But, like, he couldn't find out for the next couple of years, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that was not something for him. Middle lunch, everyone's walking to the lunch in the theater and everything. Go chill out. And I'm just getting walked out. And my friend group walks by and they're like, "What is going on?" And I'm like, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
The bodega has been shut down.
The bodega has been shut down, and that's literally like what
hope y'all
everybody in
stocked
there
up.
had thought. They were like, "She's gone." Like,
the
fuck.
The fact that you did it at school.
I was a girls' plug too, so like, I would sell for like some of my guy friends who were over there. Like, I'd sell for them in the girls' bathroom. and I'd just sit there during lunch, and people would come up to me.
They're probably like, this girl has like the worst bladder ever.
Literally,
camera,
no, like literally.
Should we get her a doctor?
My thing is, I blamed it all on my ADHD. So like all the teachers thought I was like an insane kid, like just could not control myself, and so I played at that, and I was like, I gotta get up, I gotta go take a walk, I gotta do something, I gotta. Mind you, I'm out in the hallway and behind the staircase, you know, giving an eighth and a quarter to some kid.
Gotta get a bag.
Bye.
That's wild.
Somebody had to do it.
I had to make money somehow.
You didn't have like a park or something after school you could have went to? I would have been so scared.
I sold weed in school, but like
I would have been scared.
when I sold weed, it wasn't like in school. Like we were.
I graduated in 2021.
We
We did not give a shit.
we had an
Sure,
older
yeah.
friend too, though, that had a car at the time. So
Yeah.
he was like,
We were like the entitled kids. That year that I was, whatever, everywhere too. It's not just where I'm from. Like, all these kids don't care. These kids don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Well, you were kind of in a bad age for the whole COVID thing and all that. I think I even struggled. COVID happened when I was like, what, 22?
Yeah, COVID was my senior year.
24, I think, COVID started.
I thank God so much that COVID happened after I graduated, because what they did to them kids,
It
bro,
was terrible. They were terrible to us.
I even substitute taught, and I'm like,
It was terrible.
What is
the
this?
whole thing
Like,
was terrible.
how
Nobody learned
the
anything.
online
Teach on
Zooms.
Google
Nobody
Chrome.
learned anything for a whole year. My senior
longer.
year was a joke.
Longer.
It's changed like school culture as it is now too. Is the crazy
Yeah.
thing. Like I was just talking to my boyfriend about this the other day.
It's
Some
sad.
townships or like cities or whatever will do. They don't have snow days anymore. Like it'll snow and they'll make the kids do online Zoom school.
Yeah, they'll do it
Let them
online.
kids have a snow day.
Right.
They'll do online. Isn't that
Like,
nuts?
what? That's so weird.
You ruined snow days.
Yeah.
How the hell you do that?
I wouldn't.
God
God
damn.
That's literally the funnest part that one of the funnest things I remember about childhood is having a
Same.
snow day. You get to go outside and play, and then you come in, have some hot chocolate, and then you have a 2-hour delay the next day.
Yeah.
Or you get that snow day on Friday.
Yeah,
And then
Yeah,
it
and
goes
then
right
you have
into
the
your weekend.
extended.
Monday.
Yeah.
That
I
was
wish.
always the best.
My thing was they add a day in June. They'd add another school day. In June.
Yeah, I think they like allow three days for,
Yeah.
and if you go over, then you got to add them
You
on
have
at
to
the end.
Because then the kids are missing too much.
And then by that time, you're just sitting there waiting for school
No,
to be
they're-
done.
Yeah, they don't even have them doing anything.
They're just out on the
Just-
playground at that point, yeah. Yeah, no. Honestly, it's not even that bad to have to go in later in the school year.
No,
For that
like
reason.
the ladies, like they were great. I went in
I
and
loved
knew.
the school delay days.
Mm-hmm.
They always went by quicker.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I could focus more too. Funny enough, when I had that, like, I knew that I wasn't gonna be trapped there all day. I also have like raging ADHD, so like public
Same.
school was not like set up for
No,
someone
it's
like
not.
me.
No.
And that's why I sold drugs. Okay, like
I mean, yeah,
She needed them.
I needed them. Other people needed them.
yeah. School
We all
was
needed
fun.
them.
But
But look at us all now. We all are enjoying our weed.
It's funny because I never expected to make a career out of smoking.
Neither did I.
But that just
High
goes
school
to
me.
show that you should
Yeah.
just follow your dreams.
oh, that you sounded just like that thing.
Follow your dreams.
I don't know if that's that or just do what you like to do. Personally.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this
If something makes you
happens
happy,
for me
like
just
let
because,
it.
literally, just because I did what I wanted to do.
Yeah, exactly. Same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I honestly thought I was gonna be in like liquor,
Yeah.
just
I
because
wasn't
that's
in it.
where I came from.
I got a
I
job at a
wasn't
liquor
that.
store. I got hired, and my first day that I trained, it was the one. You probably wouldn't know. I forgot you guys aren't from around here. It's like in Winslow, by the shop right out there. Anyway, but there was a liquor store, and I started working there, and the boss was like super OCD about stuff. Like the money all had to be in the register a certain way. Like, and I was really overwhelmed. Like I said, I have terrible like ADHD, I have anxiety and stuff. So I was like, I couldn't process all this. I had called my boyfriends like an hour into me being there. I was like, I'm gonna have to pick me up. I'm not working here. And I told the girl that was training me, I was like, yeah, my boyfriend's on his way to pick me up. She was like, what? I was like, yeah, I'm leaving. She was like, oh, okay.
I'm dead.
No, I would have just
I did
left.
Not, I did not enjoy it.
Guys, you
All
are
the people
better.
that were coming in were like weird. Like like
how it is.
I was little too. It was I had just turned 21. I'm not little, but you know what I mean. Like, I had just turned 21. I look young, so everybody was like being weird. Oh,
I was 18 when I worked
in here.
You can sell liquor.
I think so. I was working.
Oh wait, you know what? Funny that you say
just
that
can't
because
open
I
it,
think
or
it was
anything.
I wasn't 21.
Yeah,
I was
you
younger
definitely
than
weren't
that.
21. I was 18.
I think I was 19. At
That would have been
the
like
time.
a gold mine job for me at that age. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes. Everything I ever
I
dreamed
mean,
of.
to be fair, it would
Made a
have
lot
been
of money off
chill.
of that too.
They did lottery too, and the lottery
Yeah,
was
they
like
did
so
lottery
intimidating
tickets.
for me
I
for some
hated
reason.
lottery
And
tickets.
everybody kept coming in and doing, and they would get mad
The
about it. if you weren't,
Powerball.
like,
Screw you, Powerball.
Those people when they're in line there, they
Like,
are.
oh my god, they're terrible.
like if you're in a rush, then come sooner. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
or like I don't know, do it somewhere else.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
You know, people are on their own schedules, but
Everybody's world. We're just living in it.
Yeah.
but
Anyways, this was a very long podcast.
yeah, we got yapping.
Sorry, on very random topics.
But yeah. All right.
Bye. Thanks
All
for
right.
listening
Bye.
to us.